Dear children, welcome to online classes from Samuels. Already I have given you split up of the syllabus, mathematics syllabus and physics syllabus, and we have started a beautiful chapter called arithmetic progression. That series will be going on, and in physics we have started a light, reflection and refraction. We have brought one more new chapter for you guys. The name of the chapter is going to be quadratic equations. What is the name of the chapter? Quadratic equations. Very important chapter and very easy chapter. Easily you can score. Actually, for every chapter I say easily you can score, right? That's how 10th standard syllabus is designed for you guys. So let's get started with the quadratic equation. So pen and notebook is compulsory for you. You are not supposed to watch the video by sleeping or just roaming around. No, that is not the case. You have to take out your pen and notebook and you should start making notes. Okay, so let's get started with this beautiful chapter, quadratic equations. Now, in your 9th standard, you heard one term. What is the name of that term? Polynomials. What is that? Polynomials. I told you. What is the meaning of poly? Poly means many, right? What is the meaning of poly? Meaning mono means one, bi means two, tri means three. You know about that. Poly means many. And nomial means what? Terms. What is this? Terms. Combination of many terms. What are the different types of terms I discussed in your last class? They are like, one is constants. What are the examples for constants, my dear children? For constants are 2, 3, 4 and 1.5. I can say pi also. Whenever I say pi, you are supposed to say only 22/7. There is no value other than this. For pi, you have to say 22/7 or you can say 3.14. These are the only values which you are going to say. So that is one type of term, that is constant. And another type of term, it is going to be variables. We talked about variables, no? So what are the symbols usually we use for variables? They are going to be x, y and z. Usually we use x, y, z. You can use a, b, c, p, q, r. That is also there. Okay. Now if I write x is equal to 4 or if I write x is equal to 2. So now right now x is taking value 4 and here x is taking the value of 2. That's okay. X can have different values. Okay. So that is regarding your polynomials. Okay, fine. Now, in our class, we have discussed like there is something called linear polynomial, no? Yes or no? Linear polynomial. You must be knowing about what is a linear polynomial. Linear polynomial means the degree of the polynomial should be equal to 1. So, degree should be equal to 1. Now, you will have a doubt. What do you mean by degree, sir? So, whenever I say degree of a polynomial means whatever highest power we are getting, whatever highest power of variable, whatever highest power of variable is there in a polynomial, that is only known as degree of polynomial. Already these things are taught in the last session. In 9th standard you have learned all these things. In 10th standard also you will keep on learning all these things. So degree of polynomial means the highest power of variable. Let me give you an example. The first example is, if I write x to the power 10 plus x, what is the degree of this polynomial? Tell me, my dear children. The degree of this polynomial is going to be 10. Why? Because highest power is 10. Now, second example, if I write x cube plus x square, x cube plus x square. Now tell me, what kind of polynomial it is? It is a cubic polynomial, you know about that also. And what is its degree? 3. If I write one more thing, if I write x to the power 4 plus x to the power 5 plus x to the power 6 minus 2. So what kind of polynomial it is? It is just a polynomial, normal polynomial with the degree 6. Here 4 is there, 5 is there and here 6 is the power, no? So that's why degree of this polynomial is going to be 6. What I want to impress upon you is that degree of polynomial means whatever highest power of variable is there, no? That highest power of the variable itself is known as degree. Now linear polynomial means degree should be equal to 1. Now what do you mean by quadratic polynomial? What do you mean by quadratic polynomial, my dear children? Quadratic polynomial means, the meaning of quadratic polynomial is its degree should be equal to 2. That's it. That is the introduction. Quadratic polynomial means degree should be equal to 2. Now if I say cubic polynomial, Cubic polynomial. What do you mean by cubic polynomial? Whenever I say cubic polynomial, its degree is supposed to be equal to 3. So that is called as cubic polynomial. But this is not our discussion. Our discussion is all about quadratic polynomials. Now come to this chapter heading. What is this? Quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. I hope you are making notes. Let me rub this side so that I can explain the things. I hope everybody is making notes, my dear children. Making notes is very important during your examination time. You should be making proper notes so that it becomes very useful for you. Okay, fine. Please pause the video and make notes. So let me rub it off so that I can go forward with the further things. Okay, fine. Now tell me, what do you mean by equation? Whenever I say equation, right? Whenever I say equation, there must be some equal sign, no? For example, if I write x plus 2 or x plus 3 equal to something, something like, let me take it as 10. So what is this? This is the equation. If I just write x plus 3 becomes what? LP. LP means what? Linear polynomial. Now if I put one equal sign, then I write something here, then the same polynomial with this equal sign, this total term, whatever I am putting in this rectangle, this becomes LE. What do you mean by LE? LE is nothing but a linear equation. What is this? It should become linear equation. That's what I wanted to tell you. Equation means there must be some equal sign. Okay. Now what do you mean by quadratic equation? What do you mean by quadratic equation? Tell me. What do you mean by quadratic equation? Quadratic equation means I should be having one quadratic polynomial equal to something should be there. Then only it is called as quadratic equation. For example, degree should be 2, right? So x square plus 10x plus 2. 10x plus 2. Is it a quadratic equation? No. Right now it is a quadratic polynomial. But if you make it equal to 0, then it becomes quadratic equation. Equation means there must be equal sign. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now it is quadratic polynomial. This only on LHS left hand side I have quadratic polynomial and I have this added this equal sign. Then I wrote 0. Then it becomes a quadratic equation. That's what the chapter name is. I hope in this starting 5 or 6 minutes you got to know about what is a quadratic equation. So please make note of all these things. Please make note of all these things. I'll rub it off and I will come to regular things. Okay, fine. Please pause the video and make notes. This is the starting video what we are shooting in school right now, and arithmetic progression last year content whatever it was there, that is very quality content and we are sending that. Please watch that also and you follow these quadratic equations also. Like this this pandemic, till when it will continue, we are really not sure about that. We are having a guess that this may go in the first part of our academic year, in the first session till our October holidays, winter holidays. This may continue. So that's why we have taken this initiative with the great support of management and principal. With all colleagues, we have taken this initiative to conduct online classes for you guys. Okay, so follow this without fail. Okay, so everybody got to know what is the meaning of a quadratic equation. Now let's get deeper into the subject. Okay, now we have learned to swim. Now we have to swim the oceans. First let us swim the well, then we can go for the river, then let us swim the ocean. That's how we do it now. Okay. Now tell me, if I write x square plus 2 is equal to 0, is it quadratic equation? Dear children, how the question will be asked? No, usually question will be asked, recognize the quadratic equations. Recognize the quadratic equation. This is the first example what I am giving you. Now tell me, is it a quadratic equation? Yes. Why it is quadratic equation? Because degree is 2 and there is equal sign and there is written something. That's why it is a quadratic equation, that is for sure. Now second one, if I write something like x square plus 2x plus 10 is equal to 0. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes. Why it is a quadratic equation? Because degree is 2, equal sign is there. That's why it is there. That's why it becomes quadratic equation. Now if I write third one, something like x square plus 2x plus 10 is equal to 8. Is it a quadratic equation? Then also it is yes. Why? Degree is to equal sign. Of course, afterwards you can just do some little bit crazy things with this. That is like x square plus 2x, then plus 10. You can bring this 8 this side, that is minus 8, that is equal to 0. Then I can write it as x square plus 2x. 10 minus 8 is 2, that is equal to 0. Now tell me, whatever three things I have written, are they same or different? They are same only. Yes or no? This equation, and the third equation, they look different, but they are one and the same. They have been written in different form, that's it. Okay? Now let me give you a fourth example. If I write x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 8 is equal to 0, is it a quadratic equation? No. The answer is no. Why it is not a quadratic equation? Because degree is 3. For quadratic equation, the degree must be 2 only. I should not be having degree 3. So this becomes what equation? This becomes a cubic equation. We are not talking about cubic equation. In mathematics up to 12th standard, usually we won't be studying much about cubic equations. 10th standard though, we don't study about cubic equations much. There is a little bit part, but when you go to 11th standard and 12th standard, there is lots and lots of details about cubic equation. Then we'll see about all that in 11th class. But right now we have to concentrate on quadratic equation. Now, whenever you see quadratic equation, I wrote something, no? So x square plus 2x is equal to 0, I wrote. Then I wrote something like x square plus 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. Then I wrote something like x square is equal to 4. So all these are quadratic equation, my dear children. Why these are quadratic equation? Equation because there is equal sign. Fine. Why it is quadratic? Because degree is 2. Degree is 2, degree is 2. But if you look at them very keenly, look at this. Can I compare it like, I will be having one general equation. Let me have a look at this first. This is the standard equation. Let us have a look at this. Can I write it as ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0? Look at this. Do these two things follow a same pattern? You can have a look. X square is there, I have x square, and behind this x square what is there? 1 is there. That is also okay. If nothing is there, means 1 will be there. Here x is there, and here I have same x, and c is there, I have some number 4 equal to 0. It is following a proper pattern. That means I can say a is equal to 1. Then I can say b is equal to 3. Just look at this, b is equal to 3. Now can I say c is equal to 4? Of course, a, b, c, I got all the values. Now you may be saying, sir, this is not in that form, how to do it? You do one thing, no? You just write it as x square plus 2x plus 0 is equal to 0. Both these equations are same or different? Tell me. This equation and this equation, these two equations are same or not? They are same things. X square plus 2x plus 0 I have added means there is no difference. Now can I compare it with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0? Of course, then value of a becomes, if nothing is there means 1 will be there. A is 1. Then what is the value of b? It is going to be 2. What is the value of c? 0. So these are the value of ABC. I am having this equation. What is that? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Here also I am having ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. I will come to that. Actually that is called as a general equation of quadratic equation. General formula for quadratic equation. Now look at this. This may be looking like x square is equal to 4. I told you already it is a quadratic equation. Then it must be represented in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Actually what I wanted to tell you is, if at all if something is quadratic equation, then it must be represented in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. It must be represented like this. Quadratic equation means it should be coming in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now you may be saying, sir, this x square is equal to 4 is not at all looking like that. Now let us make it look like that. Now can I write it like x square plus, can I write 0x? X square anyhow it was there. If I add 0x, what will be the difference? There is no difference for that. Then that is equal to 4. Now can I write it as x square plus 0x minus 4 is equal to 0? Yes. Whatever I am ticking, 3 ticks I have put it here, no? So all these things are same or different? Tell me, my dear children. They are one and the same. They are same. They are looking different, but in depth they are same only. Now you can compare it with what? You can compare it with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then a becomes what? Again the same case 1. Again b becomes what? 0. C becomes what? Now look at this. This is going to be minus 4. My dear children, here I have minus 4. The value of c is going to be minus 4. Are you understanding my point? What I am trying to say? So basically what I am trying to say is, okay, I am taking a chalk piece. I have this practice of chalk piece writing also now, because last year it was new for me. But right now with 1 or 2 chalk pieces I can complete 45 minutes class. Okay, that is it. Now what I want to impress upon you again is that quadratic equation means the general formula should be ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This b and c, it can be anything. Look at this. I mean, here c has become 0 and here b has become 0. But anywhere a has become 0. Just see here, a is 1 here. Here a is 1. Here a is 1. If a becomes 0, whatever behind this, whatever it is there, no, that is coefficient. I will come to that also. So whatever a equal to 1 is there, no. So whatever value of a we have got, no, all these values of a. So these are called as, a is called as coefficient of x square. What do you mean by a? A is called as a coefficient of x square. Similarly, whatever b is there, no, that is called as a coefficient of x. b is a coefficient of x, and whatever c is there, that is called as a constant. Once again, so quadratic equation means it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. A is called coefficient of x square, b is called coefficient of x, and c is called constant. The only thing what is needed here is, here a should not be equal to 0. B can be 0, C can be 0, B can be minus, plus, 0, anything it can be. C can be 0, plus, minus, anything it can be. But A can be anything, but it should not be equal to 0. If something becomes equal to 0, then definitely I am going to have it as 0 x square, then we will lose x square and we will be losing the quadratic equation. So, by end of this class, the main thing what I want to put in your mind is that the general equation for quadratic equation, whatever quadratic equation is there, no, there must be some general equation for that, no? Yes or no? We have so many teachers, physics teacher, maths teacher, chemistry teacher, but teacher means you have one image, no? Teacher means he looks like that, he is having these kind of qualities, he will be talking nicely to students, he is very cooperative, he is soft spoken. Is there, I mean, nice, all that you have picturization, no? Similarly, quadratic equation means the general equation is going to be ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a should not be equal to 0. Very, very important. Very important, okay? In the next class, I will just build on that. Please make a note of all these things. Anyhow, we have these 20 minutes videos, each video. If we make 45 minutes video, you will be losing interest, I know that. So that's why in 20 minutes only, you have to get satisfied right now. Okay, so let me rub it off, and let me conclude the class. So basically what I am saying is, totally the conclusion of this class is general equation. What is this? General equation of quadratic equation, or general formula of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. Please keep it in mind, and in the next class we will keep on building the text. Okay, so I hope you must be studying very well, and you are making notes. Keep on studying. Our well wishes and our blessings are always there with you, and Samuel School will always stand with you. Till then, keep on studying. Thank you very much. Have a good day.